video. This is a free reading to one of her authored books. This is entitled 101 Success Secrets for Women, Overcoming Your Obstacles and Achieving Your Dreams. The author of this is none other than Miss Sue Augustine. The 10th subchapter for this book, it is in the part 2, Go a Little Higher. It's Aim for the Stars. The greater danger for most of us is not that our aim is too high and we miss it, but that is too low and we reach it. By Michelangelo. Ah, but a man's reach should exceed his grasp. Or, what's a heaven for? By Robert Browning. In a well known university experiment, a professor gave a test to his class. There were several sections, and each one had questions in three categories. The first category was the most difficult and worth 50 points, and the second was not as hard for 40 points, and the third was the easiest for 30 points. Each student had the option of choosing one of those categories for the entire set of tests. When the tests were completed and handed in, here's how the professor graded them. The students who had chosen the hardest questions earned A's. Those who had chosen the next level down received B's. And those who picked the easiest got C's, regardless of whether or not their answers were correct. Understandably, the students questioned the professor's grading system and wanted to know why he had marked them in that way. With a grin, he answered, "More than your knowledge, I was testing your aim." The true measure of success is not whether you reached all your goals, but where you set your target in the first place. It doesn't take any more energy to aim high than to aim low. So set your sights high and you just may surprise yourself. An inscription on a building in Washington, D.C. says, "They build too low who build beneath the skies." It's been my experience that the main difference between high achievers and the rest of the world is that high achievers simply dream bigger dreams. If you limit your dreams to only what seems doable or possible, you curb your creativity, your imagination, your natural abilities. You'll never even come close to reaching your full potential. A hero, said Betty de Ramos, is simply someone who rises above his own human weaknesses for an hour, a day, a year to do something stirring. Instead of striving to merely increase your sales, determine to be the top salesperson in your region. Rather than simply going back to school, aim to earn a degree. If you like attending home Bible study groups, try leading one yourself in the future. I know someone who kids, "I am wealthy beyond my wildest dreams." Unfortunately, my dreams weren't very wild. Sadly, that is true of a lot of people. Aiming high can be scary. It requires responsibility, accountability, and action. But aiming for the stars isn't about who you are or what you can accomplish. It's about what God wants to do through you. He is saying, "Take courage. I'll be with you. Now, let's go." He enables you to fly high in spite of your fears, Do you reach for the stars? It's rare these days, but it's the hallmark of top achievers. Very few people aim high enough. Choose now to leave the commonplace behind and exceed your own expectations. Ideals are like stars, said Carl Sturz. You will not succeed in touching them with your hands, but like the seafaring man, you choose them as your guides, and following them, you will reach your destiny. Reach high, for stars lie hidden within your soul. Dream deep, for every dream preceded the goal.